shoot for. Don't give.
Yes, hello. We are back on the air. This is Naija Live. You're listening to the Sunday evening show. This is Dr. Peregrine O'Brima, and with me as my co-host is Leila of Kaduna. Just to read the updates on the Boko Haram attack in Maiduguri. As we said, according to Sahara reporters, civilian JTF were well involved in a gun duel with the terrorists and were able to kill a bunch of them as they shot their way into Maiduguri. Some other updates. The Boko Haram opened fire on motorists queuing for fuel at NMPC. Explosions there, killed people there. They drove in vehicles. They arrived, according to Daily Trust, they came in vehicles. Now, this is a technical attack. We also have a report from a certain person called Khalifa Dikwa. I'm reading this online. And he says that the terrorists attacked a beer parlor in Jidari Polo area, closer to Jidari and Molai. And there's a guy, Estefanos, and he's dead. So that's the sad news this year end, as we always have it. We had planned on this show, we're not really going to talk about all this kind of sad news. We want to talk about how you're spending your festive period and your plans for, for the new year. Yes, over to you, Leila.
Okay, I was just thinking while you are updating our listeners in regards to the attacks of Boko Haram, I was just thinking them attacking, a refinery. If they are successful, and God forbid, just imagine what would happen.
Right. I think they're looking for petrol. Probably they'll be looking for the scarce petrol, among other things. Like everybody in Nigeria is looking for petrol as there's fuel scarcity right now.
But even so, creating damage to a refinery, that is not a joke. That is a huge expense that would be probably even holding off on production at that particular refinery. Besides the fact that, maybe loss of life, the workers at the refinery. So that is really terrible news. I hope and I pray for the people in that region. I hope everybody is okay. I would personally appeal to the relatives of people living there, if you can provide them with lodging, do so. Especially at this time of the year, it's we all look for comfort. We all look, towards it, to spend time even with family, to enjoy the end of the year, to enjoy the gifts. But then again, is for so many people, and it seems now we are adding to already, to those people, who cannot afford anything. It seems that instead of being a time of joy, it is once again a time of sorrow. So it is no longer even a matter of, it's like spending money, for people and, to buy presents for their children, family, friends. Is not right now. It's like we have to think. Nigerians, they are afraid for their lives, afraid for what is going to happen, why the promise has not been fulfilled. Are we done with the topic of Boko Haram? Is Boko Haram going to be in a very near future just a thing of the past? Because it doesn't look so. It really doesn't look so. So I really hope that at least, and being a festive season, Of course, I'm going to tell all our listeners, to be careful, what they eat, how much they eat, continue to look after their health. Um, just take it easy, because so many people in Algeria, they suffer. They suffer of high blood pressure, of stomach ulcer. And it shouldn't be. We shouldn't have, such a thing. Excuse me, there, because there are good foods. There is very, very good food in Nigeria. And there are a lot of natural remedies, like right under everyone's nose. We all know about moringa and the health benefits, for your immune system.
Is there moringa in Nigeria?
There is plenty in the north of Nigeria. You find moringa trees, all over.
Very expensive and well sought after natural herb. So we have it naturally in Nigeria. Please tell us more.
I always advise all my followers, they should consume moringa under various forms. Fresh, they should make a salad. They can consume it in the dry form. Absolutely everything from the moringa tree is very good for your health, for your immune system.
The moringa tree is called in Nigeria before you continue?
In the north it is called zogale. So for those listeners, the Hausa, listeners, that is zogale. So wherever you can find zogale under any form, fresh or dry, please consume it every day if possible. Make it like, one thing of your daily routine. Whatever food you are going to eat, but make sure that you do consume zogale, which is moringa, of course. And as Dr. Brahma said, in United States, in the Western world, moringa has actually been recently introduced, believe it or not, and it is very expensive. The concentrate. Forget about the fact that, we cannot really find fresh moringa. In Florida, though, we do find moringa trees. And actually, I do have two moringa trees, just specifically because of it.
Wow.
But it is very expensive. Now, the other thing, and I'm not sure how you call it in the South, but another very good thing, and I would advise listeners, or if it is our male listeners, please tell your wives, whoever cooks your food, use and consume dadawa. Everything that's, fermented locust bean. Fermented locust bean is very good for you. People who have stomach ulcer, I can guarantee you that you are going to cure. I have had actually stomach ulcer some years back, about 10 years or so, and I did cure it with consuming. It was something like yogurt. In Nigeria, we find it from the Fulanis. It is called kindermu. So I consumed a lot of that. And I have also consumed sauerkraut. And I have cured, not treated, but cured my ulcer. And I can sit down and eat the spiciest, hottest peppers that you can offer me. And I guarantee you that I eat it and I don't even blink my eyes.
Amazing.
But before, I was at emergency a few times. So don't take food as, something light. Yes, it's good. Food is, looks good, is enjoyable. We meet with friends, we sit down with our families. Food in Nigeria, and Dr. Obama can confirm it, food in Nigeria is very good. That you eat, even if it's
all the modified food that we eat in America, even though they are trying to introduce GMOs to Nigeria, but they have food that has real nutrients in it. Go ahead.
Exactly. In Nigeria, the food, and I tell everybody and all my friends, here in United States, that Nigerian food is absolutely out of this world. I don't know in the south exactly what the names are, but like in the north, it is called miyan kuka. It is like a sauce, made from the baobab tree powder. Very good. Of course, it is an acquired taste.
I went to college. I went to high school in Bauchi, and I know miyan kuka.
I love miyan kuka and munshanu.
Wow.
I love it, and I make it. Of course, I make all the Nigerian foods. I don't care if it is, egusi soup or pepper soup or miyan kuka or pounded yam or okra soup. Okay, in Nigeria we call it okra. So again, it's like, please, enjoy the food in Nigeria, enjoy the meat there. Okay, I would still say take a little bit slow on the meat, because, as Dr. Brahma can confirm, it's like as we get older, it's like we really have to pay more attention to our bodies. But as a general thing, food is delicious in Nigeria. That you even if you buy food at the corner street, suya, it's what is it again? Banana plantain. Either if it is grilled food, fried food, boiled food, moi moi. I mean, really. It's like in here in the United States, if you don't make it, if you don't know how to make it, and if you do not have a knack for cooking, then you spend a lot of money. Do you eat Nigerian food, Dr. Brahma?
Of course.
Where you are?
Strictly Nigerian food, yes. But
wonderful.
Of course, we buy food that has been pre-processed and pre-packaged and shipped from Nigeria. So of course, by that time, it has lost a lot of its nutritional value. I'm always
and the flavor as well.
And eating real food, flavor and value. I'm always, people in Nigeria don't know what they are missing, honestly.
Exactly. And another good thing, and I'm really proud of this, that now in the United States, Nigerian food, it has become very trendy. You can practically go in just about any big city. If you are in Miami, if you are in Houston, if you are in Los Angeles, if you are in Philadelphia or New York, and I can guarantee you that you can find at least few good spots where you can enjoy Nigerian food. So kudos for that, and kudos to the Nigerians, who have really tried hard, to introduce people, to a different, food staple, and I am all for it.
Right.
So what are your thoughts and resolutions for the new year, Dr. Brahma?
They said there is a new...
Yeah, same with me. Though I do try, I observe that when I do write things down, I tend to keep more, to them, to fulfill whatever I have written on the paper.
It's always good to write stuff down, yes.
Right, and I know it sounds old-fashioned, but it seems to work.
Right.
So I'm not going to say that for me, the resolution for the new year, it can be one word, because there are so many things that, it's living, it's a process, and it's a process of improving on ourselves. So for me, for 16, of course, I do have resolutions, personal resolutions for myself, but there are, again, it's like I would hope and I would love to see that things in Nigeria, they improve, that there is peace, there is unity. Again, there is acceptance. And some people, they think they don't have the power, but they do. And